It's been 24 hours now since our special report on Rockhurst High School's new drug policy to test students' hair for drugs and binge drinking. We aired it last night at 10. Stations all over the country have picked up this Rockhurst story, and so did CNN's Headline News. Rockhurst principal fielded calls all day today.
Most of the comments have been, how did it start? Where did it begin? Who managed the conversation in the school? How did it, really get from point A to point B?
Response to Rockhurst's new policy is mixed. The majority of people commenting on Facebook say it's a good idea. Rosemary James writes, "Wish they had the technology back when my kids were in school. I've seen firsthand how drugs and alcohol can change the course of a teen's life." But there are others. John Thompson says, "I hope this ends up in the courts and gets this invasion of privacy restricted." Area administrators are talking about it too. We met with several. Oak Grove Principal Adam Salmon.
I'm interested to hear about Rockhurst policy with the alcohol. Because as I said before, I think it's probably your #1 issue with teenagers.
Scion's head of school, Chris Broderick, says her school is more focused on whole student and helping teach stress management.
Well, I'm a working mom with 2 kids. I've gone to college, I've done graduate school, and I've done it, and I'm really busy every day. And I would say that the majority of our girls here, and we have over 400 students, are just as busy, if not busier, than I am.
Teach them to deal with stress, which builds confidence and security. Makes them less likely to turn to drugs and alcohol. Here's Blue Valley's Mark Schmidt.
It's not something that schools can do alone. It's not something that parents can do alone. But, if we work together, we're going to make a much bigger difference.
He tells us Rockhurst policy will be discussed. The ability to test for binge drinking at a school level is actually a brand new technology, and some districts might like to do it but are concerned about cost. So we checked $58 per hair test at Rockhurst compared to, say, Oak Grove, who pays $15 per urine test when they do their random screening.
And this national coverage we saw today is not over yet.
Yeah. Principal Harkness is actually heading to New York for a pre-scheduled trip, and he's actually sitting down with CNN on Friday to do an interview with Headline News because they wanted to do their own interview and their own story. So we'll be hearing a lot more about this, and we'd love for you to join in on our Facebook conversation because there are lots of different ways to discuss this and lots of different beliefs.
That's really fascinating.
All right,
thanks.